This one girl, I'm not gonna name her name. I'm not gonna name her name, but let's call her Billie Irish, right? So Miss Irish coming here, not the real one, but you know what I'm saying? She coming out of nowhere. Miss Irish come out of nowhere. She pull off her belt and literally like they was like getting into a little argument or something like that.
In class?
Like no, this is at PE, but PE used to be turning. So she came out of nowhere. She pulled out this belt. Start whacking him across the face. It got the little studs on it, bro. She's like throwing, like whacking him with a belt, bro. Cause she started arguing, nigga grabbed the belt, and he shoved her, like not even really like smacked her or nothing like that, or dipped her on her head, nothing crazy, body slammed her. He shoved her, and then like the first thing somebody come out and say is like, "Oh my gosh, you put your hands on this girl." Da, 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 da.
That's that'd be wild.
But the belt with how it used to be that style with the little metal studs, yeah, the little squares, bro. I was like, ain't no way you just.
Smack the nigga on the face with that shit, and
the repercussions is many, bro.
I'm saying they be quick to go to the defensive, like, oh, you just pushed him. I mean, you just pushed her, but the bitch was just socking me in the fucking face 20 times, and I just pushed her one time. Now y'all wanna go for fucking backup, but when I was getting stopped, everybody was just looking at her like, yeah, get him, bitch.
Oh my god, I beat his ass. He hella stupid, like weak ass man. Like
I know what time. Boo. Hell no. And the bitch is coming to support. Call the police. Call the ambulance.
Let's move on. That's our serious note. Let's get into something crazy. Let's see. What is the wildest porn category you watch?
Wildest porn category.
Or you ever like? What is some? Or just name a video that was like that threw your mind off. Like
I don't even know like what's the category you categorize this shit under. But I'm gonna just tell you multiple because I have a couple. Because I was at an age and I wouldn't even be jacking off. I'd just be looking at this shit like it's a fucking documentary type shit. I don't know why. But I was seeing one. Everybody seen Two Girls in a Cup.
Oh yeah. That shit was wild.
That shit was wild.
Like,
they was not ugly bitches. So I'm like, why are they doing this shit?
Why are you eating shit? Like,
they really doing it. And I'm trying to see if they really like, are they gonna make any faces? But they just like they do this shit for a living. Like this shit is good. You feel me? But let me tell you the other one. This is the real one. So I don't know what you call it. Basically, this bitch was just putting shit in her vagina, but putting different fucking big ass objects. And I'm just watching it like, damn, this shit like. That shit really fit. It went from a zucchini, squash, fucking bowling pins.
Why are you doing the hand motion like?
I'm trying to give y'all a visual. No, when I'm seeing that stuff, I'm like, damn. So I'm like,
you seen the one with the watermelon? The baby watermelon? That shit was crazy. I ain't gonna.
But seeing it like that, I'm like, do y'all really be like getting pleasured by me for real? Because y'all really taking big ass motherfucking shits, and I don't like watching porn because of that. Bitch, this is crazy. Y'all fucking taking wide ass shit. I'm like, hell no. And this bitch not making noises for real. When you not making noise, that's
I didn't see the video, but I heard about this one. I don't know if you seen it. The one where that dude put his head, like his bald head, in the girl vagina or something, bro. Like, I heard that one, like, and then they said she died or some shit. I'm like,
what the fuck? She died because of that? Like, oh, that shit crazy. I know you heard about the girl that got fucked by a horse and died.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. Nah, all right. So it's like when I hear like this question, bro, this shit I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. This was the weirdest shit I ever watched. And then like the second one is like the second like thing that this went through my whole game off, and I just really was like never watching porn again. Somebody sent me this video, right? I don't know who it was, but it was like going around like it was all them videos like 2 girls 1 cup, some this that and the third. Bro, somebody sent me this. I did not know where this fucking angle was going. I think it was like 1 guy, 1 cup, or one guy.
Jar?
Or 1 jar or something like that.
That shit felt weird.
That shit felt so disgusting, bro.
Oh, did he die?
I don't know, but that nigga, it broke the glass. I was like, oh my. Like, at that point in my life, I was just like I was really dumbfounded. Like, I didn't know what to think. He was bleeding out his hole, you feel me? I was like, no, that's not a category though. But I
don't know what you put that.
That one, I was like, as soon as that session just started dripping, I clicked out of there.
That's the be caution category. Yeah, like, you need to stay cautious.
But the first weirdest category I think I ever watched, it wasn't even like no game bang, nothing crazy like that. It was the weirdest shit I ever seen. I just like, bruh, I didn't know what I was doing that day, but I had clicked on hardcore. And
Real
I
something hardcore.
was trying to see what it was. I thought some hardcore was gonna be like some little ass smacking. You know,
they be wild.
Some-
Nigga get his nuts stepped on. I said, yo, he's like, oh yeah. I'm like, nigga, whoa. Nigga, get this shit smashed.
So like at first it was like a girl like clawing his back, right? But then like deep ass scratches. So I'm thinking like, okay, this one is like one of the like the girls like a domination or something crazy. But they start flipping the roll, bro. This shit like start looking sad as hell. This nigga was out here. So then he like on a girl, whatever they having sex. But then he started choking her. But then this bitch like she dying. She like white. She turning purple with everything. Then out of nowhere he started doing that. This what really got me out of there. I was like, bro. He started smacking the shit out of her like.
Oh.
I said, you like this?
The
like,
director's like, yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
I'm sitting there like, you like this? She's sitting there, look like she crying, going through the worst time of her life. I'm like, that's one of them things, like, if it was something, you would be like, blink twice and you.
My bad, y'all. The shit just died. I had to put another battery in. Had no idea what the fuck we was talking about.
You know what happened? That happened when you don't got the producers yet. Let me know when y'all trying to put us on, move this up a different level, you know. We down to be here, you know, like Joe Rogan type shit. Like,
oh yeah, we gonna meet Joe Rogan soon.
One day, you know what I'm saying?
He gonna be like 80. No, I'm just playing.
Like whenever Joe trying to put us on the podcast, you know, a lot of insight. We both athletes, got a lot of history with that. I mean, man, crazy backgrounds.
I grew up in the hood. You know, we seen some weird shit. Seen bitches sucking dick for cigarettes in high school. What the fuck? What you sucking dick for cigarettes? That's crazy.
Girls getting gangbanged in the football locker room. Oh my god.
And I feel like them the same girls that be like, yeah, you need to take me out on a date first. I can't do this like that.
Bro, you know what I never used to like think was weird to me? It's like, yeah, you could do it. I ain't gonna like judge you for every little kinky shit you got going on. But it's the ones where like a nigga is bragging about like running a train on a girl.
That shit is weird.
That shit is weird.
I can't do it. If I ever was in that situation, if I'm not going first, I'm not going. Ain't no way I'm going next. Like, why would I want to go next? The third, hell no, that's crazy.
And then, are you just sitting there watching that? Like, nah,
I know what you sitting there in the background, like. Hey, you almost done, boy? Almost. Sorry for sure.
For my turn.
Niggas pushing. Get the fuck, it's my turn. Oh, this is crazy. Bro, really
I think it's way more suitable if it's like maybe two dudes and then like double team or some shit like that. That's more acceptable, but I can't handle like
niggas in the background like rock paper scissors, bro. I want to go next.
Like who next?
I win. Sorry,
I'm in there because you gotta go last. Like
niggas been like, fuck. Nigga with last still kissed her. Come on, brother. What are you doing?
I saw another post like that too. The one where he was like, well, you going last in the train, but you love her.
Oh, that's crazy.
He was like grabbing her, kissing her in the mouth, and like
niggas
from the back. I was like,
nigga crying and shit. That shit, baby.
Going last in the train, but you love her though. Like I could not handle that type of like temptation. Not temptation. What's the word to say it? Like that shit's some crazy shit. Guilt or like some of my conscience. Like this the girl you loving and you seeing like the niggas you with got it like some associates or quote unquote partners like really hitting it like.
That'll have me fucked up.
That'll have me mentally scarred. Like if niggas told me that game making my crush or the love of like at this point in my life, the love of my life. I'm like, I don't want to watch that. I don't want to be there. I wouldn't even want to be the nigga that went first and then like maybe I would go first and did, but like
I know that's what I'm saying. If I go first, I'm leaving. I'm gonna go first and then be like, all right, y'all in the corner.
Or sitting there chilling like not really like or like holding camera like y'all going crazy. Like
nigga, put your thumb in her butt. You like that shit.
Trying to cheer a nigga on me. I'm like, nah, I cannot do that. Like I'll be scarred. Like I hate them things. Like no shot. I don't know about you, but I know this shit is real because niggas do weird shit like out of like temptation or like peer pressure from niggas around them. Like you know how you always see it on a movie because this should be real life. Nigga be like gay or something like that, or nigga like a girl and then smack like oh I'm not fucking with him, or like nigga be gay and he like smack a gay nigga like oh da da da, but he like got a crush on him or something. You'd be like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why would niggas be so evil and shit like that? Like because I like when I was like 13, I think it was like 14, bro. Or like 13, this one girl was feeling me. Like we texting, she texting me she initiating the conversation, texting me. And then one time she was like, we was in public. She was like, I don't like him because like you know some other girls putting pressure on her because they was peeping. And then they was like, oh, I don't like him, he ugly. I was like, said I was ugly. Like, I'm talking about really broke me at that moment. Because I still had faith in women at this point. Like, I'm like, I had a good mom and everything. So I'm like, I still had faith in women. Like, I really love, like, I was like, I would cherish the thought, like, you know, some other girls did me dirty in the past. I never even looked at that. But this one, I still had, like, I'm like, she like, yeah, we got these little nicknames going and shit like that. We texting all the time. She said that. Nigga, I must have got home that day and was like, taking off on my bed, my pillows and shit. And then from there on, I knew you couldn't even trust, like, you can't even trust women and nothing like that. So then, like, 2 years later or a year and a half later, like, I had this girl really back on me again. But this time, like, I knew I was in the advantage of this situation. Because I ain't gonna lie, at that age, probably she was cuter than me, like, in terms of people would look at it and social status. Then, like, I guess I was, like, 14, maybe 15 at this point. And then she was like, she even told her cousin that asked me too. She was like, hey, like, can I give you head in the bathroom? Da 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 da. Type beat. And then I was like, nah, I'm not even trying to go to the bathroom or nothing like that. But I was just saying no, because I was like, I was really kind of fed up at that. I still felt like, you know, you still got some shit on your mind. I ain't forget you broke my heart. And then she's sitting there. I was like, some other weird shit. She's like, come on, let's do this. Like, she like da 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 da. And I was like, man, this would be your first time getting some head. And then I was sitting there thinking about it. And I was really going through it. But I really had more hate in my heart than like getting to my first little bit of head. So I said,
man, she gotta give me you gonna die.
You gonna choke. So then I was like, nah, I ain't gonna give it like. I'm like, I'm gonna let everybody know. Like, I ain't gonna want that shit from you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's spazzing. At this point, I'm really tripping. So I was like, nah, like, da. Oh, it is. I didn't even. I just grabbed one.
That shit crazy.
I thought this was brown.
Oh shit.
But yeah, bro, that was my little story like that. Like, I'm like, hell no, bro. That was mainly.
I don't even know what color this is. I don't know. But shit. All right. Would you rather meet your past family members or your future family members? Which one would you rather meet and why?
I think I'd rather meet. I ain't never met none of them before either.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You ain't never met them. Past, future, whichever one.
Because no cap, I probably want to see like how my daddy or my mama was raised, but then I met them, so it's like I guess I couldn't really. I would want to see like how they would walk around, how they would
when they was
their
age.
Yeah, like when they was like youngins, like some kids
and
like growing up and stuff. Like, I would definitely want to see that, like,
hell yeah,
like just know, like I just want to know how you was out here living and stuff like that, or something just to, or even I would want to see like kicking it with my dad or kicking it with my mom. Like, we was all young, like they don't know, they can be friends. Like on some Back to the Future type beat, like really kicking it. Like I just want to get to know y'all. Like what's up? Like we partners and everything like that. Like we hooping with my dad or something, or like kicking it with my mom. Like she all over there doing that. Like I'd be like, my mama over there drinking them wine coolers. She only 15 at this party. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like really think about stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like but then like. And if it's like nobody I never met before, I think I'm gonna choose my future relatives, like people like in my distant thing. Like I want to know.
Which specifically? Which relatives? Just your kids, or you just?
I wouldn't want to meet my son.
I'll be going out to the club with my son.
I think I would want to meet my son or my grandson, like or something like that, or like my first grandchild. Cause hey, it don't matter if it's a girl. You know what I'm saying? But I think my son will tell more of my like stories and past history to another male because they wouldn't want to know like how you living and stuff like that. Like certain stuff you'll tell them like, oh, this is how my dad raised me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not applicable when you like raising a girl or something like that. So meeting my son, like I'd be like, or my grandson, I'd be like, hey, what was I like as a father to him? Like, how did you ever get a chance to like even see me in my older age? Did you care for me? Did we have some type of relationship? Was I a good grandfather? Did I leave behind any type of legacy for you to like? Cause that's one thing that's big on my heart. Like I want to leave behind a legacy for my kids. Like no, I strive for greatness. I try to be different than my environment that I came from, or like I made a way out of nowhere. Like right now, the stuff I'm doing right now, and I know I'm grinding for right now. Like I got this little career chart or like my life progression line, like stuff I want in my life in the next 15 years. I want to know that I live some of that stuff out. Like that I set y'all up with like different properties, investments, and other stuff. Like was I wilding sometimes at the parties, acting like an old, like you know, like I know I want to be one of them embarrassing ass granddads. Yeah, I want to be one of them. I want to embarrass you in front of your friends.
Hey, what you know about your grandma?
Yeah,
that's all about.
Hey, I want to show.
They got the Kate over there too.
Yeah.
Got the Kate. Hey,
so you remember this? Hey, see, back in my day, used to call this a little stinky leg. Like, hey, that sounds goofy. Like
that shit is retarded. I ain't never really seen somebody. I ain't gonna lie, I see some white people do it. Like, what y'all doing?
Like, that's what, but I want to do goofy shit like that. Like, and my kids like, oh, talking about some, this the cat daddy. Like, you know, hell, like,
I go to work.
That shit sound hella goofy nowadays, but like, really think about it, like in the past, that was the shit like we grew up to, like, and it was really pop culture. So that's what I want to know, like that, like so that kind of memories and like everything. So
you leaning towards the future rather than the past?
I'm more in the future, but like way more future. Yeah.
Okay, future. Okay. Let me see. Free bands. You feel me? Let me think though, cause that's tough. Past or future, cause when I think of the past, cause I hang out with some of my older cousins now, and I be telling them like, I wish I was y'all age, and we all hanged out when we was similar ages, cause I know we would have been lit. You know, seeing it from that perspective, and also I want to hang out with my dad and mom too when they was younger, and grandpa too. Man, be acting like he just about business. I know when he was younger, he was out here wilding too. But that's tough. Past or future. I'm gonna put the what's that game show? He's like, put that in the background while I'm thinking. Fuck. All right, I'm gonna go with the past.
Why the past?
I'm gonna say this. I want to see my dad in action in certain things. I just want to I don't know. I just want to see how my dad was moving, certain, you know, and how he got to where he got to now. Cause he told me shit. But I know he don't remember every single thing, so I want to just see how.
And he not gonna tell you everything.
Yeah, I don't think he want to tell me. He didn't for sure. So I want to see exactly like how he went from point A to point B. You feel me? And if I see that and really try to be like, all right, I'm not gonna do this, or I'm not gonna do that, or I'm gonna do this, And also because I do want to hang out with a lot of my family members because they old now, so I want to be turned with them. I'm not gonna lie, because they be turned now. So I know when they was my age. They was living. They was going crazy. So I for sure gonna go with the past. My future kids, they set up because I'm set up.
Yeah, I do wish I was like closer to my older brother and sister age, just because we could have had like a different like dynamic in our relationship. Yeah. Like we could have hung out. Like I wanted to see if we was all growing up around the same time. Like, what would we be doing? What differences? Like what stuff would be different if we was the same age? What was y'all doing when I was like we was this age and stuff like that? Yeah. Rather than just getting that straight mentorship, like. Let's all be making mistakes at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like
I be wishing that too. I be wishing a lot of my siblings was like, at least one of them was like 21, and I'm 23, so 21, so we could both be going out, you feel me? And I'm still able to go out with one of my siblings, but, I just wish most of us was a little more closer in age. That would have been dope to go out with like a lot of your siblings out to the club. Or just go out and just hang out and just act up, you just gotta be fun.
That's why I was glad about having a twin brother for that, like that.
That's why I know.
Stuff like that. But that's why I'm like, sometimes when I'm going out to go do stuff, I do wish he came a little bit more, like, especially times I'm inviting him. And I'm like, I don't care, I'll go out the way, like, so you don't feel like going out, getting your way here, or whatever, you don't feel like driving or something like that. I'll come get you, like, I'll be telling him that, like, but let's go do something, like, so the times that we do go out together and we have fun, like, that shit would be fun, just knowing, like, we grew up the same way.
Tell Jason to come on my birthday, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I'm tell him.
Just pop out, bro. This is like, let's go do something. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's gonna be anybody there you don't like. Like it's gonna be a bunch of random niggas.
Man, another thing, when you go out to the club, when you come deep, it's always hella fun. Yeah. Because we all acting up. Everybody seeing it, they like that. You know, you lit, then they want to be lit with y'all. You feel me? Like
for sure. And that's like one of the nights where you really just don't care. Like you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, you just out there really trying to have fun. You don't give a fuck about nobody looking. We not here for y'all. We here for us, and we just here to have a good time.
We for sure probably gotta do like if we are gonna go out like that and really be up, we for sure probably gotta get like a room to go back to.
That's what I said. That's what I was saying earlier. Like I want us to do that because I like how we did it last time on my birthday, which is kickback. But we still go to because I'm gonna for sure get a room, probably extended stay because I heard those be hella big because it's extended stay. People just be living there for a second. So I was like, I might do that for sure because I wanted to have some shit going on after, but I know it's gonna be at least when I say it's gonna be
that club closed like 1:30, huh?
Two. Yeah, so I was gonna say it's gonna be
30 minutes. No, I'm just playing.
It's gonna be at least 10 people there, at least. Like that's a minimum. So if we gonna be deep in that motherfucker, so like we gonna have some fun.
Yeah, for sure.
But shit, if you got nothing else to say, you feel me? We gonna wrap up this thing. You gonna say some other shit? You feel me?
Mighty me got the bleebop.
No, and we gonna end it off on that though. This I was like, okay.